Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of the Good Ideas That Go There podcast. We are a father and son duo.
Today's June 12th, 2026. Now remember this day, folks, because this is the first episode of many, many episodes to come.
Indeed. I'm quite excited to be here.
Me too. We're going to dive right into it because I'm excited because today we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects. I know it's one of your favorite subjects, Star Wars.
Yes. The reason for this episode is the recent release of the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and that is one we did not see.
Haven't seen it. Don't plan to see it. Maybe on streaming, not in the theater.
Yeah. I'll probably check it out when they kick it down to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
But
What's the reason we don't want to see it, though?
well, I feel like they're just advertising it as another episode of the show. If they're going to have a movie about the Mandalorian and Grogu, that should be the finale. That should be the end.
Yeah, I agree. Here's my problem with this whole situation. So I watched the Mandalorian show. The first season and the second season were amazing. I was blown away by it. Thought it was great.
Completely agree with that, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't watch the third season because I saw clips of it and I got completely turned off by it because they just turned it into this, Lizzo cheese fest, and I didn't want to see it.
Yeah. I unfortunately watched the third season, but not when it first came out for the same reason.
Yeah.
The Book of Boba Fett left a terrible taste in my mouth.
Ooh, good point.
Because they kind of shoehorned him in. They ruined this ending of the second season of The Mandalorian.
Completely. Well, and the problem with the Book of Boba Fett, well, this isn't the only problem with it, but the problem with the Book of Boba Fett is that towards the end they turned it into a continuation of The Mandalorian, which made no sense to me. Didn't follow the story at all that they were trying to go for. And on top of that, there were Power Rangers in it, which made no sense.
Yeah, that show was a complete disaster. It started off strong. I really liked the Tusken Raider stuff.
Me
that
too.
Was really cool.
If they dove more into that, it would have been great. But they went into this Power Rangers weird story, and then all of a sudden, Boba Fett wasn't even in it, and it's his show. I didn't get it.
They made him completely weak.
Yep.
Even though he was kicking ass. I don't know if I can say that. I'll bleep it out.
Yeah, bleep it out.
In the Mandalorian.
Might be kids watching this.
Sorry, kids out there.
Or listening to this. I don't know. Watching our picture.
But yeah, that show was just completely disappointing.
Right.
I was keeping up with almost everything Star Wars. At that point, I just kind of stopped watching stuff as religiously as I did.
I didn't think about it, but I think that happened at the same point for me too.
But following back to the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, I believe this is the first Star Wars movie that you will not be seeing in theaters. Is that right?
That's correct. So I have seen every single Star Wars movie that was ever released in the theater. I will not be seeing this movie in the theater.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that says a lot about the state of the franchise, I think. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm not saying that what I do is how America thinks. I'm just a cross-section of America, and I feel like there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way I do.
Right. And I feel like the theater experience is just kind of not what it is anymore. Like $500 for a popcorn. I mean, it's really got to be something I really want to see to go out to the movies.
Yep.
And the Mandalorian and Grogu movie is just not. It just doesn't interest me.
It's not that movie.
Yeah.
If I'm going to pay $500 for popcorn, that's not the movie I'm going to go see.
I'm pretty sure the movie was completely outperformed by these small budget films. Obsessions, Backrooms. Obsessions was awesome. It's definitely. I've seen it. My dad is not. Definitely something.
I love the direction movies are going right now. I love the fact that people are turning away from this Mandalorian crap and going to see Backrooms and Obsession instead. They want to see new filmmakers. They want to see good storytelling. They don't want to see this factory Star Wars crap that keeps coming out now.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Keep doing it. Keep going, America.
No more Hollywood slop.
Right.
I also did hear they were supposed to make a Thrawn movie kind of as a sequel to all the shows. Unfortunately, allegedly, that's going to be canceled due to the flop of this. I would have loved to see that, but...
Well, they released this Mando and Grogu movie, and now they're like, maybe Star Wars isn't really worth it anymore.
I just hope that if they're gonna make a movie, it means something.
Right.
But
We'll see. We'll see if they ever go back to that well. I'm not saying Star Wars is dead. It just needs to. It needs to take a nap.
I agree with that.
Yeah. It needs to take a nap.
You think you're gonna see the Ryan Gosling, Starship whatever movie?
I don't know what you're talking about. What's Ryan Gosling's Starship movie?
They're making. I don't know all the details off the top of my head, but they're making a film set in the sequel era with Ryan Gosling. He's like a rebel pilot, resistance pilot.
Huh.
I mean,
Interesting. So this is like way after Rise of Skywalker or something? Or it's during those movies?
I believe it's after.
Okay. I like Ryan Gosling. I think he's a good actor. I might check that out. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't think he would. I can't think of it. Well, not to get off on a tangent here about Ryan Gosling, but I can't think of a bad movie he's done other than
Yeah.
I didn't care for The Fall Guy. I know you liked it.
I mean, it was fun. It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
It's not.
It had some stupid scenes in it. But anyway,
If you could just turn your brain off for a couple hours,
There you go.
It's pretty dang good.
my brain was off, trust me. All right. Back to Star Wars.
All right. So
Should we do it?
going back to the oversaturation of Star Wars content.
Yeah.
We kind of wanted to
Let's
go over,
oversaturate it even more.
We kind of wanted to go over what shows we like, disliked, and skip watching on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Of course, there's The Mandalorian.
Yep,
as
which we
said.
talked about. First 2 seasons, great. Highly recommend them. Skip the 3rd season. I didn't see it. In all fairness, I didn't even watch the 3rd season. I saw clips of the 3rd season. I know, Doc Brown, Jack Black, Lizzo, they were all in it for some reason. Still don't understand that.
Doc Brown's character was pretty cool.
Oh, okay. All right. I like Christopher Lloyd. He's a good actor. He's fun to watch. Jack Black's fun to watch, too. I enjoyed, the Minecraft movie. It was fun.
Black and Lizzo's characters and that just completely took me out of it. It was
Waste of
That
time.
was the worst episode of Star Wars, anything Star Wars I've ever seen. Just to be clear, I haven't seen Acolyte, so I don't know. But
I heard that's terrible. I don't plan on seeing that either.
yeah, I was excited for that too.
Were you?
Kind of that era of Star Wars is really cool.
Yeah, but I heard it completely changed the canon.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
From what I've heard, it did.
Anyway, you didn't see it, so we don't really know.
I know.
Anyway,
I could get more thoughts if I did see it, but I
Yeah.
don't want to torture myself.
I'm gonna give you thoughts on everything, whether I've seen it or not. So
Yeah.
let's dive into it.
Okay.
What's next?
Andor
Haven't
is
seen it.
fantastic.
Yeah.
If there's any show or movie of Star Wars that you should check out, it is Andor.
Yeah. I've been wanting to see Andor. I've heard nothing but good things from other Star Wars fans about it. I am an old man with a full-time job, so I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I promise you I'm going to watch it and we're going to talk about it
Yes.
one of these days. Obi-Wan. I thought Obi-Wan Kenobi was pretty good. The show was pretty good. It was okay. It was okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
It had its faults.
Yeah.
I think it ended pretty strong. I would give
Yep.
it a 7 out of 10. I think it was originally supposed to be a movie. They should have stuck with
Right.
it. There's way too much filler and crap in there that I did not care for.
I think the reason it wasn't a movie is because Solo, which I enjoyed, by the way, Solo underperformed. And I think that's why Kenobi was not released in theaters and why they made it a show, because they wanted to piggyback on the success of The Mandalorian. Because The Mandalorian did so well. They're like, all right, Kenobi, maybe not a movie, let's make it a show. Which they did. It was okay. It was okay. I think that, to your point, I think they stretched it out a little too much and didn't have enough to put into the show to make it great.
Right.
So,
I think Disney, they keep taking the wrong lessons when something fails. Like they canceled the Thrawn movie. I would have loved to see that.
I could have an entire podcast just about that.
Yeah. But, Ahsoka.
Yeah, Ahsoka.
I really like that show. I know you haven't seen that one either. It is something you really got to do your homework on.
Yeah.
You got to see Clone Wars. You got to see Rebels for it to really have meaning.
Going back to the old man thing, I haven't seen the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars is probably years long for me to see every single episode.
Yeah.
So it's going to take me a long time. If I watched Ahsoka right now, I would probably be lost and I would probably give up.
Yeah.
I have to see the Clone Wars first. When I'm 85, we're going to have another episode and I'll be able to talk about all this.
Yep. Mark it on your calendars.
Yep. Let's see. When's that going to be? What year is that going to be? It's a long time from now. We're going to move on.
I think
I'm not that old. Anyway.
we should talk about The Bad Batch next, I think, because you actually watched the first season.
I did watch. I watched the first season of The Bad Batch. I enjoyed it. I can't remember it. The problem with The Bad Batch was the same problem I had with Boba Fett. There were 2 episodes towards the end of it that had absolutely nothing to do with The Bad Batch.
Right.
Do you recall this?
Yep. I think it was an episode about Hera, who is a character from Star Wars Rebels.
Okay. Yes.
So
I didn't watch the Clone Wars. I didn't watch Rebels. I enjoyed The Bad Batch up until that point, and then I was lost, and I gave up on it, and I didn't watch the second season.
Right. Oh yeah, that's probably the problem with a lot of the Star Wars stuff. You do have to do a bit of homework to really get the full experience.
Right.
I've seen most of the animated stuff. I really, really like that. I think the animated stuff is what Star Wars is excelling at the moment.
Yeah, I think so.
But it is a commitment. There is seasons and seasons of it.
Yeah. Herein lies the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm full disclosure, I'm 54. I have a full-time job. I don't plan on retiring for probably 11 years. When I do retire, I have a list, and even a tone to this.
Yeah.
I have a list of things I have to watch. I have to watch, right?
Yes.
At least that's what he tells me. The Clone Wars is one of them. Well,
Yes.
I
love the Clone Wars.
every good Star Wars show I have to watch. It's going to take some time, people, so I hope you stick with us.
Yes.
What's next? We got The Acolyte. We didn't see The Acolyte.
Skeleton Crew, didn't see that.
What's still? Oh, that's the one with Jude Law. It looked like it was for kids. I didn't see it either.
Yeah. I don't want to discredit it, though. I honestly have no idea what it's about. I didn't really...
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know what era it takes place in. I knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
Jude Law's a good actor. I respect the guy. I don't think he would do something bad. Just, after Boba Fett, 3rd season of Mandalorian, I kind of lost my taste for Star Wars shows, so
Me too.
I moved on.
The Darth Maul show that just came out.
Yeah.
I checked it out. That was fantastic.
Yeah?
Fantastic.
Darth Maul's a great character. One of the best things about The Phantom Menace, which, as a whole is a very average movie.
We're gonna talk.
We'll get into that in a little bit. Yeah.
Should we do it now? I think we got through all this.
We go through all the shows?
Looks like.
Yeah. Young Jedi Adventure, Star Wars. I haven't seen any of these.
Yeah. Resist.
We talked about The Bad Batch. Yep.
I haven't seen Resistance or Young Jedi Adventures. I think those are like kid shows.
Those are kids shows. Those are
fair. Clone Wars is a kid show, but I feel like that's made for everyone.
Yeah, it's a good story that the whole family can enjoy. How's that? Yeah. The Clone Wars movie was really good. I saw that.
Oh yeah.
In the theater.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So next,
Ready to get into it?
we are gonna rank all the Star Wars movies that we have seen. I just realized that the Clone Wars movie is not on my list,
Oh boy, it's not on my list either.
so I'll kind of fit it in as we go.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right.
All right. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I could start it off. My least favorite movie, number 11, The Last Jedi. I hate that movie so much. They ruined the character of Luke Skywalker.
Yep.
They ruined a lot of the world building of Star Wars, in my opinion. I didn't understand like the hyperdrive. They like went into hyperspace and destroyed a ship.
Yeah.
It didn't really make any sense.
No.
The movie looks really good.
Yeah.
I think that's why people enjoy this one more than Rise of Skywalker. But
Yeah.
The Last Jedi, that's the worst movie I've ever seen. I will stick to that to my grave.
I have some thoughts on this movie. There's 2 points that I want to bring up. Rian Johnson is a phenomenal director.
I agree.
Does
with that.
great movies. Glass Onion, Knives Out, fantastic. This was not his best work. I agree with you. He's probably the worst Star Wars movie ever made. I haven't seen Mandalorian and Grogu, so I can't judge it against that.
It can't be as bad as that. Nothing can
I'm assuming it's not as bad as that. Mark Hamill, if you're listening to me right now, and you probably aren't, but if you are, I know you have thoughts about this. I've seen interviews.
Yeah.
I know you disagree. without saying it, I know you disagreed with the direction this movie was going. And trust me, any Star Wars fan would agree with that. Please come on our show and tell us that. That would be amazing.
Yes.
Just tell us the truth. Come on. Come on, Mark.
Yes.
All right, anyway. That's all my thoughts.
Yeah, I think Ryan Johnson, he likes to subvert expectations.
Right.
But
it's a Star Wars movie. You can't do that with a Star Wars movie. It just wasn't in his wheelhouse. In all fairness, like I said, Ryan Johnson's a great director, great writer, does great movies. This was probably the worst movie he ever made, which, it may not be saying much because he's done really good movies. It's a bad movie.
Yeah.
No offense to Ryan Johnson. Anyway.
At least we got Ben Swallow out of it. Remember that?
That was the best part of the whole movie was,
I do like the fight scene in the throne room. A lot of people trash on that, but
I thought that was cool. That was cool. Ben Swallow was funny, unintentionally funny, but funny nonetheless.
But I will never watch that movie again.
No, me either. All right, Rise of Skywalker. What are your thoughts on this? That's number 10 on your list.
Let's start off with the good.
Okay.
I like that they undo everything The Last Jedi did.
Keep going. I have thoughts on that too, but go ahead.
I see why they would want to bring back Palpatine. I don't think it really works well. I think they could have approached it in a way that could have worked. But it just doesn't. I think that movie is just a mess of plots. There's a lot of things that are unresolved.
Right.
Finn, I thought was going to be force sensitive, turn into a Jedi. All he does is yell Rey the whole movie.
It's true.
He says, I have something to tell you, Rey, like the whole movie. We still don't know what he was going to say.
Yeah.
It's been 7 years since it came out.
Yeah. Well, they were supposed to make another one, and that probably fell through after, Mandalorian and Grogu tanked. Anyway.
I don't know. There's just so many dumb moments in that movie.
Yeah. I have thoughts on this, if I may.
You go ahead.
All right. I feel like this movie was trying to cater to fan expectations a little too much. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is The Last Jedi, so many people off that, first of all, they had no direction for Rey at all. And I feel like they threw this together. This whole she's related to Palpatine thing.
Oh, yeah. That is the worst part.
Spoiler alert. It's just like, I feel like they're like, everybody got in a room and they're like, okay, Rey's a Jedi, but how is she a Jedi? I don't know. Okay, she's Palpatine's granddaughter. Let's put that in the script. Seriously? Come on. The movie was a mess. It's not as bad as The Last Jedi. It had okay moments. The whole gambling planet thing was dumb.
Wait, I thought that was Last Jedi.
I thought that was in The Rise of Skywalker.
It's so bad we can't even remember.
They meld together. They're both bad. Maybe we should move on.
Okay.
All right. Force Awakens is your number 9.
Yeah. I like this movie, but I think it's a bit too similar to A New Hope.
Yeah. Rehash.
Yeah. I think it's fun. I think it really that's what brought Star Wars back after 10 years.
It did.
But I just like the other movies more.
I thought Force Awakens was above average. I thought it's nostalgia baited just a little bit.
A lot.
Yeah, let's be fair, a lot. It really kind of took the New Hope and just rewrote it, J.J. Abrams' classic fashion, which is what he does with everything. Anyway, I could go on. That could be a whole other episode too.
Yeah.
It was above average. I thought it was okay.
Let's see. Number 8, I have Solo.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was fun. I
thought Solo was very underrated. I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was well acted. I thought it was a good story. I thought Ron Howard's direction was great, as always. He always does good stuff. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I don't have too many thoughts on Solo.
Yep.
I think it's fine. I think it's good.
Yep.
There's a lot. Star Wars is awesome. You just can't compete with some of these movies.
No, I mean, Solo is a good Star Wars movie. It's still middle of the road Star Wars movie.
Yep.
It's a good movie, though.
I think that's the perfect way to put it.
Yep. All right.
And then number 7, this might be slightly controversial.
Go
I
ahead.
think Phantom Menace is the weakest of the prequels. I don't think it's bad. I understand that they had to show Anakin as a kid to show his upbringing, what he goes through as a slave, but I think it just forces Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith to be kind of rushed. I know we have the Clone Wars to fill in the gaps of that period, and I'm glad we do because I love that show more than almost any show out there. But I don't know, Phantom Menace, Darth Maul is awesome, Qui-Gon's awesome, but I think I just like the other prequels a bit more, for reasons I'll get into.
Jar Jar Binks. That's all I have to say. Moving on.
Come on, Jar Jar's awesome, and you know it.
All right.
All right.
Next.
Number 6, Attack of the Clones. I know a lot of people hate this movie. The dialogue, people say it's cheesy. I love it. I love the dialogue. Anakin, how is he supposed to know how to riz Padme? You know, he grew up as a slave, and then he was a slave to the Jedi. He doesn't know these things. He shows his love in the only way he knows. I know it seems cheesy. I think the Battle of Geonosis is awesome.
Yeah.
I really like the mystery of like the clones and everything.
Yeah.
I know this movie isn't your favorite. I'll let you talk.
I think it's the worst of the prequels. There's so many plot holes in this movie. I could drive a truck.
That's
through
why
them.
you gotta watch Clone Wars.
I know.
They fix it.
Yeah.
Clone Wars fixes the prequel.
Yeah. Good.
That's why my generation loves it
Then
and yours hates it.
right. That's exactly right. We need to get some more of my generation in here to talk about this.
Yep.
Anyway. Yeah, I need to watch the Clone Wars. It might make Attack of the Clones make more sense.
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense to me. It's the worst of the prequels. It's still better than Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Fair enough.
Yep. All right.
Number 5, I have Rogue One. Rogue One,
Great movie.
really good.
Yep.
I
think it tied into Star Wars: A New Hope really well.
Yep. I love that no one survives at the end.
Me too. That's like so anti-Hollywood. That was like the most anti-Hollywood Star Wars movie ever written. I almost stood up and cheered. It was so awesome.
And no one dies in Star Wars except for Qui-Gon.
Yeah, which was a bummer. But we might get to that.
Yeah.
Oh no, we already talked about Phantom Menace. Anyway.
Yeah. But Rogue One, I think it was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was original.
Yep. It was well written, well acted. Played into Andor, which I hear is really good. Andor took place before. Well, obviously it did.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: everyone dies.
Oopsie. But yeah. Darth Vader in this movie was awesome.
Fantastic. I won't give that part away if you haven't seen it. Go see it.
I'm assuming if you're listening to this, you've seen most of this stuff.
Yeah, I would assume you have. And if you haven't, welcome to the show.
Number 3.
Return of
Oh,
the
wait.
Jedi.
Sorry. Number
Oh,
4.
we skipped one. Sorry.
Number 4. People are going to hate me for this, but number 4 is Empire.
What?
I love this movie, but I love A New Hope and Return of the Jedi more. I will get more into it when we get to those movies.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love Empire. I think it has amazing moments. I Am Your Father is probably the greatest moment in Hollywood history. But I don't know. It's just, I'll get more into it. Why I love the other movies more.
The Empire Strikes Back is not only the best Star Wars movie, it's one of the greatest movies ever made. It's got it all. And it's everything you could hope for in a sequel and more. It completely delivered. It over-delivered. It was so amazing. I could have a whole show about Empire Strikes Back.
I'm sorry I disappointed you.
I'm so disappointed, son.
Yeah.
I thought I raised you better. Anyway, go ahead. What's next?
All right, number 3, I have Return of the Jedi. I know the Ewok stuff's a little tough, but I think watching the prequels, watching the Clone Wars, it's just the perfect ending to Star Wars, Anakin's redemption. That moment is like peak Star Wars right there. That's why I prefer this movie over Empire. It's just the emotional beats are perfect. That's all I really got to say.
You bring up some good points. Luke finishes his training, fights Darth Vader, Anakin's redemption. The only reason it's a notch below New Hope and Empire is the Ewoks and the zippers going up their back. I can't take it.
I love those guys though.
Yeah, they're cute and cuddly. Anyway,
The first part of the movie with Jabba is really good too.
yeah,
That's iconic.
great scene. Great scene. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
All right, number 2.
Yeah.
I have Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Anakin's turn. Order 66.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah. Revenge of the Sith is an amazing movie. It definitely redeemed the other 2 prequels. Perfect. Hayden Christensen is amazing in it. I thought he was terrible in Attack of the Clones. I know you don't feel that way. He was absolutely amazing in this. Ewan McGregor was absolutely amazing in this. It was so well written, so well acted. It was a 180 from Attack of the Clones. It was so good. And a perfect ending to the prequels.
I agree.
Yep.
I saw it in the anniversary release. I believe it was 20 years. Amazing.
Holy crap. How old am I? All right.
Well, you gave it away earlier.
Yeah, you already know how old I am. All right.
And then my favorite Star Wars movie is A New Hope.
Yep.
A lot of people say this is their least favorite original.
Interesting.
I don't know. I just think it's the perfect hero's journey.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars: A New Hope is just like the perfect movie in my opinion.
Yep. Well written, well acted, great chemistry, great story. Characters were amazing. The perfect summer movie.
Yeah.
The best summer movie ever. One of the best movies ever. Anybody that argues it's the best Star Wars movie, I don't have an argument against. It's not my favorite Star Wars movie, but anybody that says it is, 100%, man, go for it. I can't argue with that. It's a great movie.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
But
Okay, now for my list, and I'll keep it short because we've already talked about most of these.
yes.
So, we didn't talk about the Clone Wars. Where would you put that on your list?
I think, I mean, the Clone Wars show is amazing. The movie is all right.
Yeah.
I guess I'd like it slightly less than Solo. So I'd put it between Force Awakens and Solo.
Okay, so that'd be number 9.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go number 12 because I don't have not Attack of the Clones, the Clone Wars. I don't have the Clone Wars on my list. So number 12 is The Last Jedi. We agree on that.
Yeah.
Number 11, Rise of Skywalker. We agree on that. Number 10 is Attack of the Clones. I've already told you why I feel this way about Attack of the Clones. If I see the Clone Wars, I might feel differently. I haven't seen it yet. The show, not the movie. It may make Attack of the Clones make more sense. It didn't make sense to me. It should have made sense to me, and it didn't. It's number 10, and it's not changing. Number 9 is The Phantom Menace. The Phantom Menace was okay. Jar Jar was annoying. I read an article in Entertainment Weekly a while back that brought up a good point. The Phantom Menace was a bit of a waste. They should have made Attack of the Clones the first movie.
Yeah.
And went into the Clone Wars in the second movie, and Revenge of the Sith was the perfect conclusion to this.
Yeah.
That's how it should have gone. I agree with you when you say that because the Phantom Menace was what it was, it made the other 2 movies feel rushed. 100% agree with that. I still feel like Revenge of the Sith was a really good movie. I'll get to that. So number 8 on my list would be, I'd probably put the Clone Wars here. So number 8's the Clone Wars. Good movie. The only animated Star Wars movie I've seen in the theater. It's probably the only animated Star Wars movie that's ever been in the theater, to my knowledge.
Yeah, I believe so. I
Yeah.
don't know what else could be.
Yeah. Good movie. Well paced. Good animation for the time. It came out, I think, in 2006-ish.
6 or 7.
Yeah, 6 or 7. Thank you. Okay. Number 7 is Solo. Good, solid movie. Good characters. Ron Howard's direction was great. Number 6, Rogue One. Amazing movie. Yeah, I might flip-flop these two. I have Force Awakens above Rogue One.
Crazy.
I saw The Force Awakens. I was blown away by it, to be honest with you, when I saw it in the theater. I gave it another look on Disney Plus. Didn't care for it as much as Rogue One. I think Rogue One is a better paced movie than The Force Awakens. I might flip flop these two. We'll go Force Awakens 6, Rogue One 5.
Good man.
Revenge of the Sith is number 4. I'm true to my originals. They're the top 3. They always will be. There will not be any other movies that will beat this trilogy. Revenge of the Sith is the best non-original trilogy movie, Star Wars movie ever made. And it's for all the points I brought up before. Great writing. George Lucas did an amazing job with this movie. Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor are fantastic in it. If you have not seen this movie, it's like a Greek tragedy put into Star Wars. I can't describe it any better than that. It's fantastic.
I love The Revenge of the Sith.
Number 3, Return of the Jedi, the worst of the 3 originals, simply because of the Ewoks. Still a great movie. I have A New Hope number 2. Star Wars: A New Hope is a phenomenon, but beyond what the movie is. It started it all. It's a great movie. It's well acted. The chemistry between the 3 leads is undeniable and fantastic and cannot be recreated by anybody else.
That's why it's my number
Wonderful.
1.
It's got funny moments. It's got tragic moments. It's got suspense. It's got everything you could want in a movie. But I still like Empire better. Empire Strikes Back is number 1. It had so many expectations because Star Wars was such a phenomenon, and it not only delivered on those expectations, it over-delivered on those expectations. And I know I'm repeating myself from previous. The Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars movie. Not only the best Star Wars movie ever made, it's one of the best movies ever made, period. And that's all I have to say about that.
I know. My generation, we love our prequels.
Yep. In my generation, we love our originals.
Yep. I mean, I still love the originals. They're classic.
Yep.
I think, like I said, A New Hope is like the most classic story.
Yep.
That's why it's my number 1. It's perfect.
Yeah. I can't argue with that. It's a perfect movie. Empire's slightly better.
Fair enough. Well, I believe that was everything we planned to speak of.
Yeah. That's our Star Wars episode 1. We appreciate everybody listening to us.
Yes.
We will be back with more episodes. And we don't talk just about Star Wars. We talk about a lot of things. We talk about, well, keep listening.
If you made it to the end, I really, really appreciate it.
Me too.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Thank you.
I promise, at least I will try to speak better next time.
Oh, get out of here. You were great. You were great.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Thank
Have a
you.
good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.